Hello? This is 1 mana left. We're at the just under 1.5 day mark of Necropolis League. It's just about to the 36-hour mark. I made a video on what I was going to start as Archmage. The plan was to start just getting through the axe as brands. I ended up playing Penance Brand. I kind of just took this starting area, then went over here, got Arcane Surge, eventually went over here around Cruel Lab time, and then went down here around Merc Lab time. I went Arcane Surge, then Sanctuary, and then Conviction last. Around the time I got to maps, I switched like planned to the BV Archmage setup, and that was really good. Like, that was way better than I thought. Like, it was just more damage Righteous Fire. Like, I had 5k mana, I had BV Unleash and a 5-link, I bought a 3 Chaos Agnerod West. I had pretty much exactly the way I laid out the POB, and I should have Twitch VODs if you want to see some of the gameplay, but, I mean, it was smooth. It was a little bit more damage than I thought in terms of how it felt to clear the content. But finally, after a couple decent drops, made a little money. I have a level 93 character now, Jules Verne. Hopefully you appreciate top quality names. But Jules Verne's 93 now, and I have swapped to low life Mjolner. So if you take a look at my gear here, obviously I've got Mjolner, I've got a 5-link Ivory Tower, Prism Guardian. Indigons are expensive, but they're a regular Uber Elder drop, not Uber. So they were around 5 or 6 Divines today. I will probably be able to buy one tomorrow. But for the time being, I'm using a Mind Spiral, because it gives me like 2k more energy shield than what another rare helmet would give. But decent stats, around almost 10k mana, almost 12k ES. The build, though, is looking way better than I thought. I mean, it's ridiculous. I'll just show you a map, all right? Let's just go right into it. I'll talk while I zoom, but this is absolutely blasting. Just remember, this is no Indigon, so I'm missing like 5 times damage. But like, this is one of the smoothest mapping experiences I've ever felt. Lightning Conduit of the Heavens is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. I don't even have Arcane Cloak on, because alright, we'll get everything fixed up here now. But yeah, Lightning Conduit of the Heavens, it just zaps the whole screen. It does like as much damage as Mana Bond did. It's got wider coverage. It's got, you don't have to do the mana loop. The Lightning Warp setup is amazing. Like, it's just good. It's just so good. So, well, let's see what it looks like on a plateau tier 16. Funny enough, I just did one of these. The plateau boss is the 2 totems split apart. I've got so much radius on this setup that I was cycloning directly on top of one of them, and then I noticed it healed to full, and I'm like, wait, what just happened? I'd never had this happen before. I have so much radius that I killed the other one. I might do it here. Let's see if I do it here. I was cycling on top of one, and I killed the other one. We'll see if I can do it. I'm actually hitting the entire room from down here. No, I didn't do it that time. Both top ones healed. The Cyclone, like, should do the tiebreaker damage, but, like, the damage is okay. It's about 1.5 mil, which, you know, for tier 16 mapping is really smooth. If you get to a tanky-ish boss, it might get a little tanky feeling. Right now, Guardians take me about 20 to 25 seconds to kill. So not like blasting them yet, but this is pre-Indigon. So the idea is after I get Indigon, it'll like 5 times my damage. So those 25-second Guardians will become 5-second Guardians, and life will be smooth. But yeah, I just wanted to show some mapping gameplay, because I know in the last video people thought like, well, okay, here's how it looks in POB, but how does it look in game? And I didn't exactly, one, I can't literally put it together with the changed Archmage gem that isn't out yet. I'll do a little delve here while I talk. So it's hard to show off with a character that's actually like fresh league character with a gem that doesn't exist yet. But now that we have the new Archmage gem, it is working as planned, and it is pretty spectacular so far. I just started delving today. I'm at 187 now, so just barely starting to get into the health multiplier. This is now like level 83 zone with like, I think probably like 15% more health multiplier from depth scaling. I think by 200 it's 50%, so maybe it's up to like 30% increased health. But not very much depth scaling, but I mean it's just smooth. It like I had an expectation for how it would look, and it is just smooth. I've got instant leech nodes, which is really good for like delve recovery. The tree is a little work in progress because I just kind of respect from you know, getting all the regrets. I'll link the exact character, but I'd say current value for like what I paid for this set is about 4 to 4.5 divines. Some of the price on items are a little higher than last league, but lower than expected. For example, I don't know if I mentioned this in a video, but my expected Mjolnir price, I said, was probably it's going to be 2 to 3 divines. That ended up not being the case. It ended up not being that bad. They've hovered around a divine, so they might continue to hover around a divine. We'll see, but it should slowly go down on Mjolnir. But I think Mjolnir will hang out on price a little bit better than some of the other items. But like Shaper's touches have been a little expensive just because it's the start of the league and it's a Shaper drop, you know. Those I had to buy a regular one for 30 chaos, but you know, that's the most common Shaper drop, so it won't have too much problem. Yeah, not a lot to go through. I just wanted to show a little bit of gameplay, maybe link the POB of my exact current character. It's obviously a lot of work in progress stuff because we are 36 hours into the league. This is the end of my second day, basically. You know, start halfway through yesterday and then get a mostly full day through the campaign. I'm not the fastest campaign leveler. Last league, it took me 9 hours. This league, I was a little faster, did 7.5, so I'm way behind everyone when I start, and I pretty much just play catch-up the rest of the time. But I'm finally just blasting, and it feels good. And once I farm out an Indigon tomorrow, I'm going to get like 5 times damage. So, update video. Just to confirm, if you just were tired of looking at a POB, this is what it looks like. And I think this looks spectacular. I'll see you guys next time.